Good evening, Rocket League and gaming enthusiasts. I am iLinksy3, your host for tonight's electrifying match. Gear up as we dive into the epic semi-final clash of the Division 2 ATL Rocket League pilot season. Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled experience, because this isn't just another match. It's an esports extravaganza set to captivate us all as we get one step closer to the grand finals. If you thought rounds 1 to 4 were a thrill ride, hold on to your headsets, because the semi-finals promise an unmatched display of precision, strategic genius, and pure Rocket League brilliance. It's a symphony of skills that's sure to leave us in awe. This afternoon, we witnessed more quarterfinal matches after the KFC boys and Underbots kickstarted all on Thursday night. Following that match, BHG versus TO3 and VKR versus GB to see out the quarterfinals. And this evening, the semi-finals in the upper bracket unfold, featuring the intense battle between Blackhawk Gaming and Vikings Rebellion. So don't go anywhere. Missing out is not an option. Be sure to hit that subscribe button now. Our channel is not just a portal, it is your ticket to all the heart-pounding moments for an exclusive sneak peek into the high-stake battles across Divisions 1, 2, and 3. Dive deep into the gaming community in our Discord server, on our social media platforms, and our website. A massive shout out to our sponsors, VR Canberra, and our newest sponsors, Questacon, for their unwavering support has catapulted our prize pool for this pilot season to an impressive value of over 1,600 AUD. The synergy between players, teams, fans, and sponsors is building up to create an unforgettable semi-final showdown. Ready your controllers, esports enthusiasts. The ATL Rocket League pilot season semi-finals are not just an event. We are about to experience an esports saga that is set to make waves. Get ready for a gaming extravaganza that will have you on the edge of your seat, experiencing the Rocket League thrill like never before. Welcome in to this upper bracket semi-final match here this evening for your Sunday evening in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. We have Blackhawk Gaming versus Vikings Rebellion. These two teams winning both their finals matches to kickstart their finals series here in the pilot season, and they go head-to-head in the upper bracket semi-finals. Now, before we take a gaze at that bracket, who are our players in this semi-finals for both of these teams? On your screen, you can see the fixture screen, and on the right-hand side, you should be able to see the lineup of each team. The home team here this evening, Blackhawk Gaming, and the lineup, Captain Sparks, and alongside Sparks is Sharkbait. The home team has the advantage of 3 maps, and selecting 3 maps, Blackhawk Gaming have done indeed. They have the home advantage for game 1, 3, and 5. They have selected Urban Central to kickstart it all off, and in game 3, Aquadome and Farmstead on game 5. If we go to that tiebreaker, facing the Blackhawk Gaming crew is the Vikings Rebellion, and the lineup, the Captain Confusion. Alongside Confusion for the Vikings Rebellion is Sithic, taking on Blackhawk Gaming, the away team for this match. Selecting 2 maps for Game 2 and Game 4. Sovereign Heights for Game 2 and Game 4 on Champions Field. The teams are poised. They have selected their maps, submitted their rosters, and now we take a look at their win-loss ratio and win percentage. Now you can see on the left-hand side, Blackhawk Gaming, right-hand side, Vikings Rebellion. If we take a look at Blackhawk Gaming in third versus second from the season standings, but the standings aren't at play here in finals. The match win-loss ratio for BHG, 2.5, and a match win percentage of 71. I just saw Vikings Rebellion match percentage is inaccurate. They are on 71% as well. Both these teams have won 5 matches and lost 2 in the pilot season so far. So they both have a 2.5 match win-loss ratio and a 71% match win percentage. They're all tied up in match win-loss ratio and match percentage. Let's see what changes in the game department. Game win-loss ratio for Blackhawk Gaming is 1.87% and a game win percentage of 65%. Playing the Vikings Rebellion, game win-loss ratio of 1.89% and a game win percentage of 68%. So match department, nothing separates these two. Game department, Vikings Rebellion with a 0.02 in front in game win-loss ratio and a 3 percentage gap in favor of Vikings for a game win percentage. And you guys know, for those who have been tuning in for the past week or so, this has been my focus on whoever is playing. The games seem to definitely matter most because the first team that gets to 3 game wins is the match winner. And the quicker you can get there, the quicker you can seal your match out, leaving your opponents in awe and wondering what happened. So next time they verse you, there's a little bit of that psychology playing over. But when we look at these two teams, these are in the finals. These are some of the closest, if not the closest, win-loss ratio and percentages we have seen. So not much, but 3% in percentage, and in ratio 0.02 separates these two teams, and that is in the favor of Vikings only just. So we take a look at where these teams are in the bracket. In the upper bracket, you can see they won their quarterfinal match, and they are now facing each other here in the second semi-final. In the upper bracket, whoever wins this match will advance to the preliminary final, not next weekend, but the weekend after. So while teams are being eliminated, they get to sit back, relax, and prepare for the next big match. And another bonus is when you know you reach this upper bracket preliminary final, you will not be eliminated. You have the option to play in a decider. It comes down to which one based on your performance, and that will unravel in front of our eyes over the next couple of weeks. I have Archie here in the commentary box. Archie, what are your thoughts on this epic semi-final? Who do you think will win and advance to the preliminary final, awaiting the winner from UVE versus KFC boys to face them in that first prelim in the upper bracket on the 19th of November?
I honestly do believe that this will be one of the toughest matches we've seen so far for these two teams in the finals so far. Linksy, thank you so much for having me here in the commentating box. I look very forward to this match. As we took a look at the statistics, yes, there was a slight typo there, but we know now where Vikings sit, and it is quite similar, if not almost identical to, Blackhawk Gaming here. So the match percentage and the game percentage are so close that I do think because of that reason, it's going to be a very, very tough battle for both of these teams to come up against each other. Second and third on the season standings, Vikings Rebellion do have a very high chance at coming out on top, but so do Blackhawk Gaming. It's really tough to make a prediction here, and when that happens, I tend to go into the overtime predictions, the tiebreaker predictions. So for that case, I will be saying, for my prediction, we might be heading into a tiebreaker, but it's just so hard to pick which team will come out on top here. Honestly, I do think that Vikings Rebellion, they haven't had Sithic on the roster for the last 2-3 matches. So for Sithic to jump back into the roster here as obviously the main player, that could create a little bit more of a... it could either create more chemistry on the field for the team, or it could create a little bit of rustiness that they need to get rid of as quick as they can in that first game so that they can keep up their A game against this Blackhawk Gaming roster. And now, Blackhawk Gaming has played their quarter final match as well as VKR, so they have had the experience here in the finals so far. Again, different atmosphere, whole different ball game, so it's going to be interesting to see how they bring that into the semi-finals after both of their first matches in the quarterfinals. I wish best luck to both of teams, and it's really going to be hard to see who is going to come out on top until maybe game 2, if not all the way at the tiebreaker match. So have fun out there, teams. Good luck, and make sure you are staying hydrated throughout these very intense and epic pressure-filled matches. We look forward to seeing who heads forward and who leaves behind. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here to support the ATL Rocket League pilot season.
So we start off on Urban Central, and I do want to point out the last time Blackhawk Gaming faced Vikings Rebellion in their debut here in the pilot season, Vikings, Confusion, and Sithic clean sweep them 3-0. So no doubt they'll be looking to get some vengeance here in the semi-final as Sithic wins that kickoff to get momentum for Vikings, but a demo from Sparks nice and early takes Sithic out of the game. Confusion almost with a solo playing goal there. But an interference from Blackhawk Gaming sees that ball stay alive and away from goal. It will be very interesting to see how they go. Sparks demoing both Vikings so far. Oh, Sharkbait tried to save that, but just in an awkward position as Vikings take the first goal of the game 25 seconds into game 1. Pressure is being applied onto both teams from each other. Vikings with momentum moving forward, applying all kinds of offensive pressure where they can, and Blackhawk Gaming just collecting themselves defensively. And now they look to strike as Sparks moves out forward, and Sharkbait's followed up in the corner on the wall. He's setting up his captain there, but it's veered over to the side a little bit as Sithic catches that and cleans it up. Now looking to clear it for Vikings. But caught back by Sparks, he flicks it over, trying to do what the Vikings do to their opponents, and that's a save from both VKR players with that offense coming in from Blackhawk Gaming. Definitely matching what Vikings have thrown at them as we're just past the first minute of game 1. Is set up and Sharkbait's in off a Sparks pass. The Hawks get their first goal in this semi-final match against Vikings to tie it all up. 1 minute and 9 seconds into the game. 1 point plays 1 point, and Sparks win that kickoff for the momentum, but Confusion is there to read it and send it deep into BHG territory. It's Sharkbait looking after the goal well for now. Clearance, that's worked out well for them, put him right into the corner. Saw some great movement there from Sharkbait, and he got bumped by Sithic. Confusions gets demoed by Sparks. Sparks is on a demo rampage here in the semi-final as we just passed the 90-second mark. Sharkbait could save this, but he won't get there in time as Confusion responds for Vikings Rebellion. Sees the opportunity and strikes. Sharkbait trying to swoop around. The Vikings rebel with that goal. 2 points to 1. 97 seconds into game 1 and the semi-finals match. Confusion keeping that ball and pressure on, but a great clearance from Sparks allowed them to breathe and Sharkbait to get himself back in the game. Bit dangerous, and Sharkbait keeps that ball alive near goal. Spark coming in with some pace and power off the backboard. Sithic's there to catch it and now looks to take it down from the wing. A lot of pace and power in the movements from all players, particularly when they're trying to strike. If they're going to strike, they would like to strike hard. A great save there from Confusion. Sees them at 3 saves in this game so far. We're just about to approach the halfway mark with that save from Sparks on that attempt created from VKR. Sharkbait remaining calm and composed, but the opportunity was closed up very quickly from Vikings, as now they put it in BHG territory. The captain, Sharkbait, great contest, sees the opportunity to strike, but veers over to the side, almost unintentionally passing it to the captain of VKR as he now clears it, and shot on goal save. Sharkbait does not let that one go through, and now looks to recover and get that goal back. That was so theirs, but Confusion, the goalkeeper, has tightened up the defense so well for VKR here as they lead by 1 point and there's 2 minutes left. BHG looking to respond after Vikings scoring the last goal to take the lead back, and they have the ball in Blackhawk Gaming territory, but Sharkbait with a clean clearance down the wing with a shot on goal saved from Confusion. 3 saves from Confusion here in the semi-final, and meets that ball up in the air to clear that deep in the Blackhawk territory. But the rotation coming in from Blackhawk Gaming, Sharkbait with a demo, and Sithic. Blackhawks have been on a demo rampage. Sparks in with a goal! Blackhawk Gaming respond! About 2 minutes after VKR's goal and the last goal of this game, they respond to tie it back up with just under 90 seconds left on the clock. Blackhawk Gaming matching the fierce Vikings Rebellion. This is a semi-finals match. No teams. They're not allowing any room for error. Doing their best to keep things clean and tidy in defense and offense. Clearly it's been hard for both of these teams to crack each other's defenses. Lucky Sharkbait's there to clean that up with that clearance from VKR. 2-2, a minute left. Nothing separates these teams. Next goal will definitely have a lot of momentum going their way, but Blackhawk Gaming doing really well to look after their goal, particularly the center field. Confusion has done well all pilot season for Vikings. For that on the line goal defense. Something was brewing up there. Confusion was trying to cook, but the connection just missed. And now Blackhawk Gaming looked to strike just on the crossbar there from Sparks. But they're still in as they soar around. Smacked to the other side of the field by Sharkbait. And he's there to center it. This could be dangerous. Saved by Confusion. That's the defense from Vikings we've seen all season. It's like they bait you into the open net. We could be going to overtime. We are. Overtime in the first game of the semi-final here. Blackhawk Gaming versus Vikings Rebellion. Oh, Sharkbait could be in, but a great touch off the backboard from Confusion to clear trouble away. With Sparks and Sharkbait applying the pressure on the Confusion and Sithic right now. How will they crack this offensive setup? But Sparks blows up Confusion. Opportunity gone missing because Sithic will clean that up. Sparks almost came in to get that power shot in for them. Now they look after goal and not let that easy goal go through. 30 seconds in, it's still 2-2 and we're in overtime. Sparks just missing his opportunity there. Sithic's blown up Sharkbait. As Vikings look to go forward now, Sharkbait has respawned. Another demo from Sithic on Sparks off the backboard. Double tap attempt. But Confusions was there to make it hard and difficult for Sharkbait. Find that physical presence. Oh, they could strike. What a save from Confusion. Oh, wow. 60 seconds in. Vikings not budging. Neither are Blackhawk Gaming, but Blackhawk Gaming applying all kinds of pressure onto this Vikings roster. And they could be in here. Sparks is his opportunity, and he is. Blackhawk Gaming take the first game of this semi-final match. 3 points to 2. 1 minute 17. We saw Sharkbait take Confusion out of the game there with a bump, which we've seen all players and both teams do to each other here in the match so far. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. What a turnaround from the first time these teams faced. Blackhawk Gaming take the first game, leading the series 1-0.
What a game to start it all off. Blackhawk Gaming with a 1 point in front to claim victory there in game one. Everybody scoring at least one goal, with Sparks in overtime being top goal scorer with 2 goals in that game. So even though it was a slightly, I guess, paced game, like they knew exactly where they wanted to be, exactly where they wanted to take the ball on both sides, and just understood that they needed that composure to get over their opponents. And in the end, over 1 minute in overtime, we had decided Blackhawk Gaming with the victory, 1 point the difference. So I think Vikings are going to be coming into this second game with absolute vision, and I do believe that Blackhawk Gaming will have to hold on just as tight in game 2. Sovereign Heights, good luck to both teams.
Yes, we head on to Sovereign Heights for game 2, selected by the away team, Vikings Rebellion. How will they respond after dropping game 1? Blackhawk Gaming 1-0 on the semi-final scoreboard. Confusion and Sithic look to strike nice and early, but saved there by Sparks. Blackhawk Gaming definitely would be feeling much better after the first time they faced the Vikings Rebellion. To get their first game win on Vikings in the pilot season, they now seek to get their first match win, but it won't be easy, and we all know why. We have seen what Sithic and Confusion can do, as Sithic just missed the opportunity there, but keeps in the corner, keep a lot of pressure on, but Sparks, great job looking after the goal there for Blackhawk Gaming. Oh, that could have bounced in. Confusion sees the opportunity to strike, and that he does, to take the first goal of game 2. And the lead for Vikings Rebellion, 1-0. 49 seconds into game 2 on Sovereign Heights. That's the response Vikings needed after conceding game 1, but only just. And about 90 seconds into overtime, Blackhawk Gaming doing well to look after their goal, particularly not just in this game, but in recent weeks we have seen how they've tightened things up, as Sharkbait took Confusion out of the play there, and Sparks keeping this pressure on. Opportunity stopped there by Confusion. Reading that play, knowing how quick these Hawks can strike if you give them the opportunity to. As Sharkbait saves that shot on goal from Sithic, with that setup from the captain, Confusion. But now Sparks looks to set something up. He's cooking for Blackhawk Gaming, and a deep clearance from VKR. It's a back and forth ball game at the moment between these teams. Sharkbait blows up Sithic to eliminate him briefly. That's a great centering ball. Sharkbait was there to strike, but it was interfered by Sithic off of that respawn. And now VKR make another entry into Blackhawk territory. Could be in, but Sparks not being fooled, holding his ground, keeping this ball on the side of field as best they can, as we've seen Blackhawk Gaming. Centering ball, Sharkbait strikes, wow! From defense to offense, coming in with pace and power is the Blackhawks to get their first goal of the game at 108 k's an hour. Wow, Sparks took that down the wing and sent it for his teammate. Capitalising on that opportunity there for Blackhawk Gaming. Sithic winning that kickoff, with Sharkbait recovering well to gain some possession now, up in the air with it, looking to flick it over Confusion. Fooled him a bit. Oh, no way! Sharkbait with the solo play from coast to coast, off the backboard into the air. 103 k's an hour for back-to-back goals. Blackhawk Gaming take the lead for the first time in game 2. 2 points won. We're nearly halfway through game 2. How will Vikings respond? Sithic takes it off the wall, but it's interfered by Sharkbait. It's still in Black Hawk territory here, though. Sithic's in great positioning, keeping the pressure on, but a bit of a lack of power behind it. Oh, confusion with a great interference, but not centered enough. Oh, Sithic with the contest, reading that play to just give it a nice tap in for VKR to tie it all up 2-2. 2 minutes 17 left on the clock. VKR respond after the Black Hawk surge. Sithic winning the kickoff there, maintaining momentum for VKR, but Sharkbait has other plans with that little tap. As Confusion takes up the wall, centering ball pass, Sithic just missing that. Confusion with the demo on Sharkbait, 2v1 for a brief moment. He could win this with a great respawn. A perfect timing from Sharkbait. Sees him save that goal as Sithic wants to keep this pressure on, setting his captain up, and Confusion is in for Vikings Rebellion. Off of that setup from Sithic, continuing to apply that pressure and capitalizing on the opportunity when they pulled that defense apart to take the lead back. 3 points to 1 minute 51 left on the clock. Plenty of time. Fake attempt from both. Sparks winning that kickoff. Second kickoff attempt. Black Hawk Gaming look to respond as they got the ball in VKR territory. In the corner here, demoed with Sithic on Sharkbait there, but Sparks with a wall pinch to try and keep some pressure on the VKR. Sharkbait, great centering ball. He's there, the captain's there, but just missing that goal on the top right hand corner. Demoed again by Sithic with Sharkbait. These teams going at each other with the demos. As Sithic takes it right down the guts and flicks it over to extend the lead for Vikings. 4 points to here on game 2 on Sovereign Heights. Vikings Rebellion responding strongly, not letting Black Hawk Gaming nudge their way back in with a 2-point lead, just over 60 seconds left. Black Hawk Gaming can do it. They've just got to start cracking the defense quickly, but a great play from VKR. Confusion was just there waiting and providing the opportunity if needed. Sithic took that for his captain to score dead center in the net. 5 points to extending their lead even more. A 3-point margin, 64 seconds left, but Sparks gets some momentum going for Black Hawk Gaming with that kickoff win. But Confusion has other plans to send that down deep in the Black Hawk Gaming territory. Maybe Sparks is in here, he sees an opportunity, but that flick, maybe not enough power behind it. They could strike. Veering off to the side, maybe Vikings have applied enough pressure on them as Confusion hasn't opened that opportunity and will take it with the turtle. 6 points to a 4-point margin. Vikings asserting themselves here in game 2 on Sovereign Heights after Black Hawk Gaming taking game 1 in overtime. Can the Hawks pull it back in 39 seconds? Confusion maintaining the momentum for Vikings as they put it in Black Hawk Gaming territory. With that kickoff, he's there to apply pressure in the contest, and they keep this ball in Hawk territory. 30 seconds left, 6 points to Confusion. Trying to cook something up here for Vikings. But Black Hawk Gaming doing well to look after their goal. I don't think they'll have enough time to respond and take this game back, but they could get a goal to stop the bleeding after the Vikings surge here in game 2. Sharkbait looks to dribble it down. Vikings, it's on goal, but veered over to the side. It'll touch the ground. Vikings take game 2 in the semi-final. 6 points to 2. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. What a comeback and what a surge from the Vikings Rebellion on the soaring Black Hawks.
An absolute turnaround here for Viking Rebellion. Now, if we take a look at the score from game 1, 3 points to 2. The Blackhawk Gaming took that game with a 1-point margin. And then we head into game 2. Viking Rebellion turned that around 6 points to 2 with a 4-point margin. So things are changing for Vikings here on the field. And I do think that they've now gained this momentum that we know that they have, especially after sitting there in second and not dropping below second in the season standings. They're definitely a tough contest to beat. Blackhawk Gaming and Vikings are now on an even playing field heading into game 3. So what could we see here and who will be responding the quickest for that victory? Good luck to both teams. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat for being here to support the pilot season.
We head into game 3 on Aquadome, selected by the away team, Blackhawk Gaming. Sorry, the home team, Blackhawk Gaming. As you saw there on your screen, Aquadome looking great here this evening. 1-1 in the match series. Vikings take game 2 to tie it up on the semi-final scoreboard. Now Sharkbait looks to brew something up as he demos, and Sparks is in off of that. Blackhawk Gaming with the demo play takes the captain out for VKR, and Sparks, the skipper for BHG, respond to take the first goal 8 seconds into game 3. Maintaining momentum off of that kickoff is Sharkbait for Blackhawk Gaming. They look fierce and hungry here in game 3. A lot of power and pace behind their early gameplay in the first 20-30 seconds here. Pass from Confusion, veered over to the side. Sithic with some revenge for his captain on a demo there for Sharkbait, centering his ball for the captain. But Sharkbait has other plans to clear that. Oh, great wall pinch with some great power behind it. Sees it in a great position for Vikings Rebellion. Blackhawk Gaming. Oh, well, the pressure just mounted. And Confusion creeping in. Scores the goal for Vikings Rebellion. Sharkbait there to try and stop it. But the power from Vikings sees the score at 1-1 now. 4 minutes 16 left on the clock. Sparks wins the kickoff. Almost a kickoff goal. Sharkbait's just missed that. But he's bought it some hang time to allow Blackhawk Gaming to set up. VKR send that to the corner of Hawk territory. Sharkbait meets it there. Spark looking at the goal, but lucky that bounce at a great spot. Another demo from Sharkbait on Confusion. Well, great centering ball from Sparks, but just missing that second tap there. Sharkbait keeps the pressure on the VKR. Stop there from Confusion. Blackhawk Gaming fierce with the bumps, with the demos. And coming into Vikings territory with some power, making them feel uncomfortable. But the Vikings are doing well to hold their ground, with the Hawks soaring and swooping in like they are at the moment. Looking after that center field, that corridor, very well here in game 3 so far, Blackhawk Gaming. They've let one budge through, but Sharkbait's up in the air after that pass from Sparks for the aerial touch. The aerial work, the Hawks are soaring, they fly up in the air, and they score a goal off of that, 2 points to 1. Blackhawk Gaming take the lead back. How will Vikings Rebellion respond after that goal scored by Blackhawk Gaming? You can feel the intensity and the determination from Blackhawk Gaming right now as they center the ball again, but it veers over to the side with a contest there from VKR. They keep applying the pressure on goal here, putting VKR into defense mode as Sithic saves that, and they now look to clear it, but Sparks is over, and nice, he's in, Sharkbait's in. Off of that, Sithic was there to save it, but Sharkbait remained calm and composed to strike when it mattered most, and that he does. 3 points to 1. Blackhawk Gaming lead by 2 points here in game 3 of the second semi-final in the upper bracket. We are approaching the halfway mark, and Sithic takes this into Blackhawk territory, but Sparks doing well to read that. See an opportunity, went to go for the bump, but Confusion got there first to get to the ball and clear that. They're keeping it in the corner to make it hard for this Hawk squad to strike from the center. We're seeing that both these teams have been doing that to each other. Looking after that corridor as best they can, but the Hawks have done well to open that up a bit here in this game. And Striker Sparks is there. Confusion saves that. The light tap over in the corner allows them to set up with 2 minutes left. A 2-point margin sees Blackhawk Gaming have the lead at the moment. Sparks has set up Sharkbait and he will strike but misses with that save from Confusion, and Sithic could be in. But the save from Sparks and Blackhawk Gaming, Confusion is there, they can strike and they do. Vikings Rebellion strike after holding the storm from Blackhawk Gaming. And they respond when they need to close that margin. 3 points to 2. 1 minute 40 left on the clock here on Aquadome in Game 3 of the semi-final match. Bit of a neutral kickoff win, but it works out in the favour there for VKR. And off the backboards there, Sithic trying to go for a double tap attempt. But Blackhawk Gaming not letting that go. Oh, Confusion with back-to-back goals and a hat-trick now. 3 goals in a row for Confusion, and VKR sees the scores all tied up with just under 90 seconds left on the clock. Vikings done well to match this upgraded, new and improved, the developed Blackhawk Gaming squad. Definitely not what they first faced back in round 2. One of the pilot season. Pretty much their first game, and now here they are neck and neck, and Sparks is in for Blackhawk Gaming. 4 points to 3, 67 seconds left on the clock. Blackhawk Gaming respond almost immediately to take the lead back here in Game 3. Who will hold the semi-final scoreboard lead going in to half-time after this game? Sharkbait trying to keep that ball in the center. Saved by Sparks. 3 saves from Sparks. That shot had some power behind it from Confusion. Looking to try and crack this defense, VKR and the Hawks, but they're doing well to look after it. Sharkbait's there to keep it away from center. Now looks to clear it through the wing, but met with Confusion. He centers the ball. Could be there to strike. Sithic veers over to the side. 30 seconds left. 4 points 3. Blackhawk Gaming lead. Sparks clears that back to the corner. Sithic demos his teammate. And Sharkbait right down the corridor. Puts Confusion back into the defense. Now sees a good opportunity to remain calm and composed. Wins that 50. Sparks there. Shot saved by Confusion. And now Vikings clear that. Sharkbait's there to look after the ball and pinches that off the wall. Vikings where they want it. They got 5 seconds to strike and pull this to an overtime. But Blackhawk Gaming looking to strike one last time. Ball's kept alive. Vikings don't want to let this die here. Vikings Rebellion, unfortunately. The ball was touched the ground there by Blackhawk Gaming. And Blackhawk Gaming take Game 3, 4 points to 3. They have the lead at halftime, 2-1. Archie, what a semi-final unraveling in front of us right now. It is a back and forth game.
It really is, isn't it? And if we see this pattern continue, we could be seeing VKR taking the next game win and moving us into a tiebreaker match, which realistically is what I predicted. I couldn't choose a winning team in the end because it is that close. And now we can see just by the first 3 games, we can see how tense and tight it is on the field for all of these players and both of these teams to be able to combat the other. And I think the scores definitely show as well, even though some of these matches have been low scoring, it really has been interesting to look at the point margin. So in Game 1, we saw Blackhawk Gaming take the first win with 3 points to 2. Then in Game 2, we saw a pattern. Vikings Rebellion took that game 6 points to 2 against Blackhawk Gaming. Then in game 3, which we've just witnessed, Blackhawk Gaming again took that game win 4 points to 3. So in game 1, it was a 1 point difference to Blackhawk Gaming. In game 2, it was a 4 point difference to Vikings Rebellion. And in game 3, again, it was only a 1 point difference. So it is so very close on the field at the moment. And for Vikings Rebellion to get a 4 point margin on Blackhawk Gaming in the second game means that they definitely have it in them to come into game 4, win it, and take these two teams into a tiebreaker match. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not we can see this pattern occur, because that is what the Vikings would want here. However, if it was to occur in that sense and continued that way, we might be seeing Blackhawk Gaming taking that finals win, that final match, final game win in the tiebreaker match. And that could really be an upset here for the Vikings. That would send...
Shockwaves.
That would send shockwaves. I'm so shocked I have no words to fill it in. So it is so close out there on the field. The competition is so really at high stakes, and these teams know it. They know what's on the line, and they want to continue in this upper bracket. So if we are to see Vikings Rebellion take this game 4, that means we will go into a tiebreaker. And realistically, I believe that is all what we expected to see, because these two teams are so very close. It's realistically anyone's game at this point if Vikings Rebellion can take this game win. Good luck to both teams as we head into game 4, which will be mapped by Viking Rebellion. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how things turn out now, with confidence behind both of these teams' backs. I know that Vikings Rebellion can see the opportunities here that they have in front of their eyes, and they just have to take those steps forward to get there, and the journey will be a success for them if that is the case. So good luck to both teams. Thank you, Linksy, for having me here in the halftime short health break. I look forward to game 4 between Vikings Rebellion and Blackhawk Gaming in game 4.
Game 4, we head to Champions Field, selected by Vikings Rebellion. Game 4, can Vikings put an end to this Blackhawk Gaming surge, or will the Hawks put the nail in the coffin here on Champions Field to advance to the preliminary finals in the upper bracket for Division 2. In about 5 minutes' time, we will know. Here we go on Champions Field. Sithic wins the kickoff for Momentum. Vikings early, but a great touch from Sparks sees it deep in VKR territory. And they look to continue their momentum from game 3. And apply some pressure on Sharkbait, blows up Sithic. Sparks is in the air, shot on goal, and he gets it off of that pass from Sharkbait. 1.0, 18 seconds in. Blackhawk Gaming maintaining their momentum, and the pressure, confusion nearly there, but just bounced to the side of him. 1-0, Blackhawk Gaming take the first goal of game 4. Can they maintain momentum? Will Vikings Rebellion put an end to that as confusion saves that goal, but they look to strike again. Centering ball, Sparks. Oh, Sharkbait's done that so many times for his opponents this season, saving the goal unintentionally, and Sithic's out for a demo, trying to find someone as confusion looks to clear it, and Sparks is there to try and center it and cook something up for the Hawks, but they keep this pressure on the Vikings here. The Hawks have not let the ball leave this half for a little bit of time now. Sparks gets the demo on Sithic. Sharkbait looks to do an aerial dribble in off the backboard. Sparks strikes off of that. Blackhawk Gaming go back to back. Season leading game 4, 2 points to 0. Almost dead center from the captain of Black Hawk Gaming. 67 seconds into Game 4. There is enough time for Vikings to make the comeback, but will they do that as Sharkbait blows up Sithic? But a great goal from Confusion sees Vikings stop the bleeding with those back-to-back goals and respond with their own goal, seeing the score at 2-1. 105 k's an hour, that shot going in. 3 minutes 47 left. Vikings respond when they needed to, and Sithic keeps the momentum going with that kickoff win. Sharkbait taken in the corner, but Sithic great follow-up to keep this pressure onto the Hawks. Clearance from Sparks, though, sees that play shut down. Vikings are setting up and cooking something new. Oh, Sharkbait in a great spot, but lucky for VKR. Oh, with the follow-up, Black Hawk Gaming see their third goal of the game. Sharkbait was there, even though it didn't go in the first time. He was there to make sure it did go in the second time. 3 points to 1. 3 minutes 27 left on the clock. How will the Vikings stop this bleeding? They've done well. A Sithic demo Sharkbait there. 2v1 scenario. And now look to strike again. Confusion just missing that connection. Sithic following it up. Sharkbait's there to strike, but it's interfered there with Confusion and demoed in the process. Sharkbait takes Confusion out of play briefly as we approach the halfway mark of Game 4. Black Hawk Gaming lead by 2 points. Sithic and Confusion look to do something here, but shut down by Sparks. How will Sithic and Confusion crack this defense? That'll be in for VKR. Oh, it's just veered off to the side. Unlucky. Oh, it looked all but in, and Sithic's there around middle to keep this going. But this could be an opportunity for Black Hawk Gaming. Confusion meets that to put it to the corner and buy his team some time to set up and clear this ball. Sithic's blown up there. Confusion demos Sparks, and now Sithic looks to flick it over his opponents. He has an opportunity, but saved from the respawning Sparks. Sees him not concede. Confusion's in! What a pass from Confusion. Sithic reading that well to make sure and just guide that ball in to ensure that they do get that goal. 3 points to 2 minutes 7 left. Responding when they needed to. Vikings are on the board and trail by 1 point. How will Black Hawk Gaming respond to this Viking surge beginning? And Sparks saves that. They've done well to hold their ground, and now they look to respond, but it veers over to the side. Centering ball up in the air. Sithic look to meet that. And Sharkbait continue to apply this pressure onto the Vikings defense. Sithic with a great clearance. Deep clearance in the Hawk territory and keeping this pressure on. But we're seeing Sharkbait and Sparks doing their best and doing a good job at making sure that the corridor in their goals are looked after and keeping that ball on the side of the field. And Sparks looks to clear this down the wing, but Sithic has other plans, and now he looks to take the opportunity, but just missed there. Sharkbait clearing this up for Black Hawk Gaming, sees it deep in VKR territory. A centering ball opportunity for them to strike. Cleared by Sithic. Met with Sparks, and now he chases that up to try and clean it up as we have 60 seconds left. 3 points to Confusion strikes, but it veers over to the side. Sparks sees an opportunity and he tries to take it. Flicks it over Sithic, but a great save from VKR sees them not concede. They know they need a goal to tie it all up, and then it can be anyone's game. 3-2. Hawks send it deep into VKR territory, right where they want it with 30 seconds left. They look to try and strike, but Confusion flicks it over one. Spark stops that play from going forward and looks to cook something up here for Black Hawk Gaming. Sharkbait's up, but it's contended with Sithic, and Vikings don't concede. 15 seconds left, and Vikings need to strike now if they are going to keep themselves in this game and in this match. A centering ball cleared by Sparks. 5 seconds. Demo by Sparks. Centering ball, Sithix there, 1 second. Will they keep this ball alive? Can Vikings do it? Interfere with Sparks. Sharkbait clears that deep away, and Black Hawk Gaming have won game 4 over Vikings Rebellion, 3 points to 2, and have won the match, the semi-final match, 3 points to 1 over Vikings Rebellion. Wow, Archer Bobby 222, what a change in events. The first time these teams versed, it was 3-0 to Vikings. Black Hawk Gaming winning tonight 3-1 in the semi-final.
It's such a high-stakes environment. You can see how much Black Hawk Gaming has grown. You're right, Linksy. In the last 4-5 weeks, it has been a tremendous growth and development for Black Hawk Gaming, and we've seen that tonight here in the semifinals against Vikings Rebellion. It was a very, very tough outfit for both teams tonight. However, Black Hawk Gaming did come out on top with the match victory, and they would be absolutely stoked about it. I am sure of that. Vikings Rebellion, not exactly what they were looking for today. However, they do know that they did come up against a very tough challenge. Even though Vikings were sitting second in the season standings and Black Hawk Gaming sitting third in the season standings, Black Hawk Gaming still managed to bring together everything that they had learned to, as a team and individually, to really overcome this massive challenge and journey that was ahead of them. And now Black Hawk Gaming continue through the upper bracket, and it is going to be phenomenal to see whether or not they can make it all the way to the grand final. So we wish Black Hawk Gaming the best of luck with that. And the scores really did go to show how tough it was out there. Game 1, 3 points to 2 to Black Hawk Gaming. Game 2, 6 points to 2 to Vikings Rebellion. Game 3, 4 points to 3 to Black Hawk Gaming. Game 4 to put the nail in the coffin. Black Hawk Gaming 3 points to 2. So Vikings Rebellion in their game win there, they did have a 4-point lead, which could have set their momentum up for a fantastic finish, but unfortunately it doesn't always go our way however we want it to go, and there can only be one winner here in this semi-final. So congratulations to our semi-final winners of this match, Black Hawk Gaming. Thank you, Linksy, so much for having me in the commentating box with you this evening.
Thank you for joining me, Archer Bobby 222. Let's see how the bracket looks for Division 1. The upper bracket, Black Hawk Gaming have advanced through to the preliminary final on the 19th of November. They get a week off. While teams begin elimination, they get to relax and prepare for their preliminary final. Who will it be against? We will find out on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Ultraviolet Esports take on the KFC boys in the first semi-final match in the upper bracket. Whoever wins that will face Black Hawk Gaming as the home team on the 19th of November in the preliminary final. So where have Vikings gone? They are not eliminated, but they have moved to the lower bracket. So our lower bracket's beginning to fill up here. Vikings will face Underbots in the second elimination final next weekend. Underbots versus Vikings Rebellion, our second elimination final. They're not out of it yet, the Vikings, but their pathway has become a little bit more difficult, knowing that every match is a potential elimination. Now, if you are new joining us here, we have discussed the teams that make the preliminary finals. The final 4 teams standing make either one of 2 deciders, the bronze decider or the gold grand final decider. It all comes down to the performance of the teams on the day. Who shows up to play We've got ourselves a very exciting weekend next weekend to kickstart the elimination finals. We will unfortunately be saying goodbye to either the over 30s or the Grizzly Bears, who will kickstart the elimination finals next weekend, the 12th of November. The winner of that match advancing to the second round of elimination finals. Wow. Black Hawk Gaming, they get to watch this all unravel and see who they might be coming up against on Tuesday night. It's either one of two. But 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, we see the second semi-final match in the upper bracket occur. So looking forward to that one. Black Hawk Gaming are not out of this, defeating Vikings Rebellion 3-1 in a thrilling semi-finals match in the upper bracket. Well, what an extraordinary day of ATL Rocket League pilot season action. There is more, even more pulse-pounding action to come. Like mentioned, Tuesday night, 8 p.m, we see UVE versus the KSC boys in the other semi-final, and the winner progressing through to Black Hawk Gaming. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for uninterrupted front row experience, and ensure your notifications are primed for the excitement that lies ahead. We are not far from the grand final. You can see every match we have, we are getting closer and closer to that ultimate decider. And the spectacle doesn't halt, it evolves. Join us in Discord, engage on our social media platforms, and explore our website at australianesportsgroup.com to stay immersed in this ongoing narrative of esports excellence. A profound acknowledgement to our dedicated supporters, exceptional players, formidable teams, and our esteemed sponsors. Your commitment and support remain the driving force behind the continued success of this esports odyssey. Prepare yourselves for an extended journey into the heart of esports greatness. Until we meet on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, I am iLinksy3 signing out with anticipation for the next wave of excellence and brilliance in these season finals. Stay humble, game on, and embrace the unfolding chapters of this extraordinary esports narrative.